road here to the finals. Compared, of course, to Killer, who just kind of blew through everybody. And we're going into game number 3. The map will be, I believe, Wind and Cloud. Looks like it to me. So we're going to be allying Larva once again. He will be the yellow Zerg here at the bottom right. Killer, the red Zerg at the bottom left. Alright. So, I'm wondering if Larva might try some kind of 9 pool again or something like that. Well, not again, but you know, just try and mix it up a little bit. He hasn't gone for a 5 pool. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does here. Now, both players have scattered vertically, but I think this map is kind of symmetric vertically and horizontally, so so that makes sense. The naturals kind of facing each other along the sides of the map. And both players getting their second overlord, so still no 9 pool from Larva. I'm a little bit surprised. And is that a real gas, or is he going to cancel it? No, he is actually going for an overgas here. So that's interesting. Larva is actually mixing it up here. Although I think nowadays overgas is slightly not exactly common, but I suppose less unusual than it was, you know, a couple of years ago, where it was all, you know, 9 pool, over pool, 12 pool, 12 hatch. Players started experimenting with the super fast gas. And on the other side, I think that was a 12 pool from what's his face, from Killer. So interestingly, if you look at the pool timing, it's almost identical, but Larva is going to have a ton of extra gas here to play with, so he can go for his Spire super quick and then have a lot of gas to play with, to get those air units out. So let's see if he can make that work. They are close position, so if he wants to go for a speedy attack here, that would be nice for him. Unfortunately, my ZVZ knowledge is not particularly good, so I can't give you any more insight onto the overgas build. I used up all of my expertise on the PvP, sadly, being a Protoss player myself. Hey, it looks like the pool's about to finish here. Presumably he'll go straight for a lair. And boom! So wants to get that Spire up ASAPly. Baku's in my chat, that's good. He can give me some handy dandy tips on ZVZ while we watch this. Interestingly, Larva's Overlord actually heads slightly northwards there. Oh man, I think he actually moved that too quickly. Because as you can see, normally, oh wait, no, he's actually going to see the Lings. Oh, actually, this might be beautiful. Oh, he's going to see the Lings. It's going to be very close. Look at the minimap. It's going to be close. I think he's going to miss it, though. He might catch the trailing 2 Lings. I think he didn't quite see it. I don't think he saw it. And this is going to be very interesting. And wow, he's actually gone for an in-base hatchery here as well, on the side of his base. But this is not a good position. You see, I think he thought that... Oh my god, wait, Killer's Lings are going cross-map as well. Killer doesn't know where his opponent is either, because the second Overlords missed each other. See, both players assumed that if they were in the spawn positions that they're in, their second Overlords would have met at the 6 o'clock position, but because Larva actually changed direction of his second Overlord earlier, both players actually got mixed up on where their opponents were. So Killer sent his Lings the wrong way because he didn't see the Overlord, and Larva, I think, just changed direction too early, assuming that he would have seen the Overlord by that point or something like that, or... I'm not really sure, but either way, Killer's Lings, I think if they went straight here, they might have been able to break up the ramp, but as it stands, Larva had enough time to actually to make a wall at the top of his ramp, so he's actually able to cancel that creep colony that he was making that would presumably become a sunken if he lost his ramp there. So that's actually quite nice, but Killer has actually made another bunch of drones. Very, very bold from him there. You know, it's very interesting to see in ZVZ. Basically, like, these kind of timings where you can sneak in a drone here or there actually make all the difference in this matchup. And with just a handful of Lings at the bottom of the ramp there, Killer is looking in pretty good shape economically at least. But let's see how much damage Larva can do with these mutas. He is going to have to do quite a bit here because he has got the in-base hatch versus this natural expansion hatchery of Killer, and you can see Killer immediately taking that second gas there. So even though Larva currently has the gas advantage, if he leaves that second gas up for too long, Killer's going to be able to overtake him pretty quickly. So I think there's basically a time limit on Larva winning this game here. He has to win it in the next I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, shall we say, or else he's just not going to win. And oh no, he lets 2 Lings into his base. Killer with a cool bit of micro there manages to force his way in. Looks like the drones though do manage to snap off those 2 Lings straight away. Doesn't lose a single drone there, so could have been a lot worse there for Larva actually. And now Larva actually coming out with 4 mutas and a couple of Scourge. We see all the Larva saved up for Killer here. He's going to make a big round of air as soon as that Spire finishes. It's just about to finish now, but the mutas are almost there. This is actually going to be very, very close here because Larva can actually camp these eggs and just grab the mutas as they pop here. I don't actually know exactly what's in those eggs, but this could be very, very bad for Killer. Killer actually making those into creep colonies. He doesn't. Those are actually not for spores. He doesn't have an evolution chamber. They're just to protect the drones until the mutas come out to defend them. As soon as they come out, I think he'll just cancel them. Yeah. Oh, well, looks like he didn't quite cancel that one in time, but does manage to cancel the second one. And Larva, as you can see, just camping these, wants to get the free kills. He actually hits something, but okay, he does actually, it looks like he did manage to clone his Scourge, actually, 1 on each muta, and just immediately just vaporize those mutas. I think that's what happened there. It was a little bit confusing, sorry, but looks like Larva might actually win this game this time. He's getting some drone kills as well. He has the muta advantage. Now it's 4 mutas for him against the 3 mutas, I think, of Killer here. He's trying to take down these mutas. It looks like he's doing a lot of fancy micro here, a lot more micro. Oh, he's doing a dance! He did a slight dance. I think that's a bit of a risky move, though. He hasn't won the game yet. Okay, now I think he's won the game. Oh, now he's doing the dance. Look at this. A bit of revenge celebration here. And GG from Killer. Larva gets his revenge in game number 3 and takes it down there. I was a bit nervous there. He was dancing a little bit early in case, you know, suddenly a bunch of Scourge popped up or something. That might have been pretty hilariously bad for him. But no, he did actually have it. And the score is now 2-1, still in favor of Killer, but Larva showing that he's not just going to get pushed over so easily. He is going to make a match out of this.